started off as a normal day. It didn't really happen until nighttime. It was about like 10 o'clock at night, and I get home from school, and I get home to my little pug. His name is Valentino. He's 2 years old, and I love him so much. And I noticed he was acting a little weird, and I kind of tell my mom, there's something up with Valentino. He's not acting as he would when I come home. So I kind of just watch him for maybe 5 minutes, and he starts whimpering. So in that moment, I'm like, okay, I'm taking him to the vet. So I take him to the ER, and they rush him to the back. And in that moment, I knew something wasn't right. Sorry. And so I'm waiting, and we're waiting and waiting, and finally an assistant comes out, and she says that he's on oxygen, and he can't breathe on his own. Sorry. And so he's on oxygen, and she kind of says where they're doing blood work, and they don't really know what's up yet, but they're gonna keep him comfortable and keep him in oxygen. So from then on, the vet comes out, and she's like, he's gonna need surgery. His bladder ruptured, and in that moment, I broke down kind of right now, and I was like, how can that happen? Because he was normal before I left, and from that moment on, I was not okay. We just started bringing out paperwork after paperwork after paperwork, and I had to sign everything, and I didn't really care how much it was gonna cost, because I just wanted him to be okay. And so I signed everything. The surgery was $5,300, and in that moment, I didn't care, but I didn't have $5,300, so I was so what am I gonna do? They put they needed a deposit, so it was $700. So I gave them my card, and that's basically most of what I had. And so I applied for a loan, and I got the loan, and he got to go through the surgery, and it was actually the day before my birthday, so it was like 11 when they started surgery, and I had hit 12, and I'm like, oh wait, it's my birthday, because I had just turned 19. So I was right when I had turned 19, I guess that's why the loan went through, and I got to, they loaned me the money to pay for the surgery. And time had went on, he was in surgery, and I think it was 2 hours. And they said he was okay, but that his kidneys were failing because it was too much on his body. And sorry, but they said they're gonna keep going with dialysis for his kidneys, and after that we had to leave because he was just gonna be kept there throughout the night. And I didn't sleep much, but when we went back at 7 because it was an all-night type ER. They didn't close, they closed in the day and were open all night. So when we went back, it was to pick him up, and she had said that he had regained 50% back from his kidneys, which wasn't all of it, but it was a really good start. And it was she didn't think he was gonna make it through the night, but he did. So we had to take him to another hospital where there was more bills, and he stayed there for another 5 hours for his kidneys to continue the dialysis. And I got to take him home that night, and I could tell he was kind of in pain, but he was doing okay. And a week went on, and he was doing better and better every day, and I'm really grateful for it was the worst day of my life, but the fact that everything that was happening and he made it just was the best thing that could have happened.